Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a DevOps School's flagship certification program in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact@DevOpsSchool.com. Protocol. RDP protocol. If you don't know, some of you, I'll just give you hints of it. See here, remote desktop connection. Okay. Now, if you have a Windows laptop, and many places I may have a spelling mistake, please ignore it because I want to control the flow. Sometimes slides and all, it's not able to control. You're not able to control actually. So here we have a laptop, Windows laptop, and here we have a remote Linux. So which protocol we will use for it?
SSH.
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 So yeah. So this is the protocol we got to know. Okay. By the way, guys, I want to add one more information for you. A remote Windows, but using HTTP. So you can use WinRM. WinRM we are using for automation purpose. Okay. If you want to interact with the machine, then RDP. But if you want to automate, send some packages and all, WinRM we are using HTTP protocol. So slowly you get comfortable with it. Technology is evolving a lot. WinRM is there in the default in the Windows 2019 plus. Earlier it was not there. So SSH. Now there are so many ways. Sorry. There's so many ways where you can log into Linux. Okay. And permissions also you have it. Permissions also you have it. Okay. So that is a things. Sorry. Actually, I have some problem in my throat, so I need some liquid, hot liquid again and again. So login and permission. So how do you understand? So actually, you know what? Most of the people say, hey, user ID, password, and IP address. But I want you to build a complete understanding around it. So same question it was asked by someone, okay, and then I taught him. I think I should reuse that information so you can build that understanding. And that understanding is, just a second. Recently, it was asked some question by my student, and that I properly explained him how to log in a server, how to log in Linux server using SSH. So don't think it's like only login, user ID and password. Whole discussions is around for that. Okay. So this URL, please spend some time and get it done. Okay, it's very important videos for newbies who's not working in Linux but coming first time. So all the method I have discussed, and I think some blogs also written, but I don't. Okay, it's here only. Yeah, I think. See here, this is the blog. Okay, so that is something which you do that. Now, so yes, I got a Linux box. Did I get it or not? So guys, what I do, my techniques I'll teach you. You see that these all are Linux box actually. All are Linux box except one Windows here. All are Linux. What I do, I create a one VM just like a template. Okay, one VM I create a template, and after that what I do, copy this and clone it. Clone means clone. Matrix movie you might have seen, right? Clone means clone. So same thing I'll get it when I clone it, and I'm going to name it Linux 2 and next clone. So clone means clone, everything will be cloned, and here you see I got a new VM out of it. So now what I was trying to tell you, you don't have to struggle like this every day because this is taking 20 minutes, okay, overall. But this approach, when you clone it from the existing VM, and that existing VM will be, you will be considered as a template, So you will save some time, and within a 5 seconds you have a new VMs. Don't you think it's so fun? I mean, so good, fun, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So do it like that. So like that you can get n number of machines. You don't have to ask for anyone. How can I set up a lab? How can I access the AWS? You don't need to ask anyone. Your laptop has everything. Just you start using it. I can get as many VMs. So right now my capacity for this my server is I think 16 GB. So at least I can have a 3 VMs free of cost. Why should I pay for it for the AWS? Yes, see, if you want to learn AWS, you have to go there, no doubt about it. But if you want to learn operating system, if you want to learn tools, then why you want to go there? Are you understanding my point?
Yes.
So this is Linux and started. Okay, so networking and all is configured for me in this. And this is not user friendly, I must tell you. It's not user friendly. So we have to use a client so to make it user friendly. You can't work on this, the one which you are seeing on the screen. You can't work with it. Copy paste is very difficult. You can't remember every commands. So my username is root and my password is Rajesh123. And this is the machines I got it. What is the IP address? IPA is command. Okay, tell me what is my IP address. I want you to read it and tell me my IP address. What is my IP address?
192.168.1.1.
Yeah, not 1.1, 1.8. Okay, this is
1.8.
so whenever you see the IP address, no, look at the Ethernet, ENSP03 something like that, and that's your IP address. Okay, for example, here, sorry, see here, see where I can see. I mean, if in Windows also, if you see, many network will be available, but we don't want to view network status, connect to network. No. There's a list of network I want to. It says discovery is switch off. Maybe that because. So you will see the list of network which is there, Wi-Fi, is that and all. Okay, so like that. Okay, so I was coming to this. So yes, this is my IP address 118. Now I would like to remind you one thing which is very important. You to connect this VM. I want to tell you this. This is your home, okay? And in the home somewhere you have a router. So from the router you get the internet from outside, right? Now, and then it will give you inside, correct? Correct. No? So now this is the laptop. Okay. So and the VM you have here inside that. So you know what? Remember that this laptop is connected to the router. Agree with me? So that's the reason internet you are getting. Correct? All of you?
Yeah.
So this VM also need to connect with the router only. That's called bridge mode. This is your bridge, okay, between the world and your home. So this also will connect to bridge. This also will connect to bridge. How can you do that? So that's a networking setup. That video you have the content. Don't worry. So you see that here because I created from the template, right? So in the template I have a bridge mode. Okay. But here I see NAT is there, bridge is there, internet network is there, host only adapter is there. Sorry, a generic driver is there, NAT network is there, cloud network is there, and not attached is there. What is this actually? So I'm not able to understand all this thing. Okay. So what I'm not able to understand. So here there is one assignment for you. Okay. What are the network adapter you have in VirtualBox? Adapter, we can call it a driver also, mind you. Okay. Driver means software you have for VirtualBox, and write a use cases of it. Write a use cases of it. This is the most important question. Why? Because this, if you get this answer today now, then it will help you in AWS networking, it will help you in Docker networking, it will help you in Kubernetes networking. So you decide whether you want to get an answer today or tomorrow, this week, or you should struggle in the Docker, AWS, and Kubernetes. Please understand, because I just said, right, that some of you, if you're thinking, why should I do that? Why should I learn networking? I am supposed to learn DevOps. Remember that DevOps engineers are supposed to know everything, which we have explained yesterday. So this is a very important concept. Many people have seen stuck in the Kubernetes networking. They don't have any information. So what are the network adapter driver you have for VirtualBox, and write it. Why I'm saying VirtualBox? So right now you're learning for the VirtualBox, but you know what? Same learnings will be applied to Docker also, Kubernetes also, AWS also, Azure also, Google Cloud also. So I hope you're understanding the importance of this. Got it? All of you?
Yeah.
Now my point is very simple. My VM also connected to the bridge. My laptop is connecting to the bridge. So let me prove it. My IP address is 1.8, right? So let me see my Windows Linux machine IP address. I mean base machine IP address. CMD. In Windows we have a command called ifconfig. Okay, there's a command differences. Ifconfig in Windows, IP in Linux. Sorry, my bad. Ifconfig is also Linux. ipconfig.
ipconfig.
Yeah, ipconfig. So what is my IP address? See that same range, 7 and 8, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. Correct now, all of you? So please at least spend 30 minutes on this. It's a lifetime learning actually. Driver, in Kubernetes we call it a policies. I call it driver, and VirtualBox call it a network adapter. Different keywords, but same concept. Okay, so now you understood that something I was doing. Yeah. So this video is very important for all of you to go through that. So guys, I got this IP address. Now what to do? So I am going to use the putty. So question you should ask, what are the Linux client, SSH client, sorry, SSH client. What are the best Linux SSH client for working with Linux server, for connecting actually, sorry, connect Linux server. This is the question, connect Linux server. Now this is something I will tell you in a simple way, putty, because if you are starting, but you know many people are using different SSH client. So I'm not using putty, but for the training I'm using putty, but for my work I use MOVA and remote and GNO. So how do I know the list of it? So I'll just show you. If you in future, if you want to explore something else extra, then you can do that. So SSH client and SSH client. This is a tutorial I was talking about. It's for here. And SSH client, do you see that? See here, list of free tools for tabbed multiple SSH data. So these are the tools. So you can use this one, you can use this one. I'm using MOVA. Okay, MOVA, I'll show you. MOVA. By the way, I don't know how many of you know that. Let me have a voting for it. Guys, do you know Visual Studio Code? All of you?
Yes.
Yes.
So you know that, yes, you have a.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.